Welcome back to J-Ray's Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making tacos because it's Taco Thursday, and that's the thing in our house. So we're not going to be making any kind of tacos. We're going to be making our own taco shells out of floppy yellow corn tortilla shells with this, made by Chicago Metallic. Got this off of Amazon. Look at that. Let's tear this thing open here. Look at this thing. You can make 4 tacos at one time. All you gotta do is soften up your taco shells, place them on here. After you've preheated this, of course, put it in the oven, and boom, you make your own taco shells. I'm gonna show you how right now. Now, as you can see, we already got the meat cooking for the tacos. Might need to chop that a little bit. Chop. Don't look at how dirty my stove is. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this inside the oven, just like that. We'll let it get preheated. Grab you a little plate. Then 2 select the size paper towels. Look at that. Rip them in half. And then cut the other 2 in half. So you have 4 squares. I've heard they actually make these to where you can tear them into squares like this now. But I don't have them. Then wet your squares, nice and soggy. Set that to the side. Then grab 4 yellow corn tortillas, extra thin. They're floppy, they're uncooked, they really wouldn't taste good right now. What we're going to do is with these wet paper towel squares, we're going to lay the shell down, lay down a wet paper towel, shell, paper towel, shell, paper towel, shell, and paper towel. And we're going to put these in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Alright, we got a nice hot taco rack that's been sitting in the oven. Set that on some pot holders. And we did our taco shells for about 15 seconds. So now, the next part, you're just going to lay these very carefully on top. Gently hold it down a little bit to where it stays in place. You don't have to oil this. Just do it exactly like that. Now we're going to go right back in the oven for about 10 minutes. Just look how delicious that meat is. Almost done. So I have a little confession about the floppy shells. The instructions say just to use a damp paper towel in between them, but in the middle of me checking the shells, I noticed that one had actually slid off. So when I took it out, I was like, well, I can't reuse it. So I got another shell out. And this time, to kind of save a little bit of time, I rinsed it under the sink. And it actually worked a lot better. I rinsed it, put it on a plate, heated it for 15 seconds. It was way softer and way more pliable. So do that. Let's get back to the cooking. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pull these shells out. And this is what I'm talking about. Not everything in life is perfect. We had a couple of bad shells that had some weak spots in them. And I don't think we really wet them down good enough. So the instructions say to use just a damp paper towel. But like I said, run these things under your sink. Don't wash them or nothing. Just get them wet and then put them on a plate and heat them up right before you put them on. So you don't have a blowout like that. But this shell, since I put it in about halfway through, it's still a little bit floppy. So we're going to put that back in. that shell, that looks amazing. And it's ready for taco meat. Another great thing about this rack, you can get some of those pre-made store-bought shells if you can find a box that's not shattered to pieces, and put them on the rack and use that to heat those up. And there you have it, a nice homemade taco shell loaded up with meat, cheese, sour cream, and salsa, just the way I like it. Find this product on Amazon today. Just go to the link below in the description and you'll find a link for this awesome product that'll make taco night way better. See you next time on J-Ray's Kitchen.